Tell me one good reason why I should try continuing to fight it.
What's up guys, welcome back to the channel. So this is gonna be a short video on the Rakk Apiq.2 compared to the Rakk Kimat XT.LE and what's more important to you, swappable switches or RGB. So the Kimat XT.LE has been out for a while now and the Apiq.2 for more than a week. But both of these are in the unique price point of mechanical keyboards under $40 or 2,000 pesos. So the Apiq.2 is somewhat similar to the XT.LE. So they both have solid builds with metal top panels, retractable kickstands, no wrist Ultimo blue mechanical switches, full 104 key rollover, double shot keycaps, and backlighting. So typing and gaming on these are pretty much identical, but here's what people need to consider. Compared to the Kimat XT.LE, the Apiq.2 has a silicone top cover, which I'll get to in a bit. A bit smaller compared to the XT.LE, it doesn't have RGB, so you're stuck with a rainbow color pattern, but would have been really nice if it offered solid color options. The cable isn't braided, no software to control the lighting, so no macros also, and most importantly, the Apiq.2 has swappable switches, all for 1,500 pesos. But with the XT.LE, you're getting a better overall design with chamfered metal edges, better implementation of the Rakk logo, RGB backlighting with the software to also customize and assign macros, braided cable, and no swappable switches, all for 1,795. So the main question again, if you're choosing between these two, would you rather have swappable switches or RGB? If it's okay with you to be stuck with clicky switches for maybe a long time and you need RGBs, then go for the Kimat XT.LE. And my review of this will be in the description of this video. But if you'd much rather prefer having swappable switches because you'd like to try out other mechanical switches and you don't really care about RGB, then by all means go for the Apiq.2. So if you decided on getting the Apiq.2, then here are some things to take note. In the box, you get a keycap remover and switch puller. The switches are fairly easy to remove and replace. Just make sure to apply a little bit of force in pulling, and installing another switch is as easy as aligning the pins and pushing it in until it clicks. And there are 6 lighting modes to choose from. So as I mentioned earlier, the Apiq.2 has a silicone cover, so if you're someone who eats a lot in front of their PC, then good for you. If you want to remove the silicone cover, then you need to remove every single keycap. And there's actually a noticeable difference in using it with and without the silicone cover. So some of the keys became mushy and the backlighting isn't as bright with the silicone cover installed. Although there are no secondary functions printed onto the function keys, there are actually functions assigned to them. And lastly, mechanical switches are a bit expensive, so considering you get 11 of these 10-pack of Ultimo switches with the 50% discount, that's gonna cost you $44 or 2,200 pesos. But if you're gonna buy it here in the Philippines, the cheapest 10-pack I could find at Lazada was 369. So buying 11 of those will cost you 4,000 pesos. But of course, if you just want to replace the switches on certain keys, maybe escape, ASDW, arrow keys, and number keys, then you can just do that. But if you want to have both swappable switches and RGB and you don't mind going for another brand and spending a little bit more, then check out the Techwear Phantom for 2,100 pesos. And that's gonna do it. So hopefully this video helped you guys out. So leave a like if it did, dislike if you feel like you have to. And if this is your first time to the channel, then consider subscribing. As always, bookmark and use my Lazada affiliate link when buying at Lazada. Donate to my Patreon to support the channel and follow me on Twitter for updates and announcements. So thanks for watching and I'll see you guys in the next one.